First thing is, UX designers don't start with designing the screens, they start with understanding users. So यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस इज जस्ट अबाउट यूज़र कम्प्लीटली. कोई भी चीज़ ले लो, एक प्रोडक्ट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस यूट्यूब ऐप, यूज़र्स आर यूजिंग इट बिकॉज दे लाइक इट. और यदि ये लोगों को यूज़ करना पसंद ही नहीं आता तो यूज़र्स होते ही नहीं, फिर बिजनेस कैसे बनता. सो द मेन मोटिव ऑफ यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस डिज़ाइन इज टू अंडरस्टैंड द यूज़र. तो इंसानों को किस तरीके से समझा जा सकता है, उस चीज़ के लिए हर चीज़ जो भी पॉसिबल चीज़ है वो करते हैं. जैसे कि रिसर्च करेंगे, उनसे बात करेंगे, उनको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे. एंड वन थिंग हैज़ बीन टोल्ड बाय द फाउंडिंग मेंबर ऑफ यूट्यूब. तो उन्होंने बोला था कि यूज़र को देखना और उनको सुनना, इस चीज़ का कोई भी सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है. ये चीज़ इंसान जो भी डिज़ाइन करता है या आप उनको समझना चाहते हो कि हाउ द यूज़र टेक डिसीजंस, तो हमको ये करना ही चाहिए. ये बहुत ही एक वेल डन मेथड है जो कि यूज़ होती है. इफ़ यू ओनली डिज़ाइन बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट वी पर्सनली लाइक, वी मिस द एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम्स पीपल फेस. You can't assume, you have to observe. For example, think about opening an app and immediately feeling lost. No one told you it's bad, you just feel it. That feeling is what we are designing for. That's why UX follows a simple but powerful process. First, you understand the user really deeply, not just surface level. Then, you specify what problem actually matters, because not every problem is worth solving. Then, you design solutions, and finally, you evaluate, meaning you test it with real people and see if it actually works. And this doesn't happen once, it keeps repeating, improving again and again, which is what we call iteration. A real example of this is how products evaluate when they start paying attention to users. Like when people were using photo apps, they didn't just want to store images, they wanted to revisit memories. That shift doesn't come from creativity alone, it comes from understanding behavior. This is also why in books like Don't Make Me Think, the idea is very simple. Users don't want to figure out things. They want things to feel obvious. If something needs explanation, it's already creating friction. And this becomes even more important when we talk about accessibility. Good design is not just for normal users, it's for everyone. Someone might rely on a screen reader, someone might use voice instead of touch, and interestingly, many features made for accessibility end up helping everyone. Like voice typing, even people without disabilities prefer it because it's easier and faster. So accessibility is not a limitation, it's actually an expansion of good design. Another thing I started noticing is how important it is to really know your user beyond assumptions. We often think users are like us, but they are not. Some people are using the internet for the first time, some have slow connections, some don't understand common gestures like swipe. So as a designer, you start thinking better questions like where are they using this? How are they accessing it? What limitations do they have? This is where design thinking comes in, which is just a structured way of thinking through problems. You empathize with users, define the real problem, explore multiple ideas, build prototypes, and test them. And the important part is, you don't settle on your first idea. Usually, the first idea is the most obvious one, not the best one. Even something as simple as the platform changes how you design. On mobile, space is limited, so every element matters. On desktop, but also more responsibility to organize information clearly. On a smartwatch, it's even more restricted, so design becomes extremely focused. That's what everyone is saying in the current era of AI, because AI is doing a really great job at making things look good, but it doesn't know things should be at which place and how the UX writing should be. So that's where the difference is. If we are good at it, then no one can replace us, and that only comes when you stop thinking like a designer who wants to create and start thinking like someone who wants to understand. There is no one forcing you or stopping you from doing all those things. This is really the thing that I have understood after a long. So I don't know, man. You should just start doing and start having a conversation with whoever you think would be valuable. So let's connect and build something if you are interested. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. It's just a typical YouTuber thing. Okay, bye.